about 1 to 2 years ago, maybe 3. I'm not entirely sure. I called it a sea of blue. That post was liked by many, came from the heart, and was reposted by a law enforcement page I follow currently, that I still follow, actively follow, with my permission, of course. And that hit thousands of people. I have no clue where that post is now today, or how far it's gotten, but that came straight from the heart and had literally my thoughts about law enforcement, basically. Well, now it's time for a new one, except taking it up a notch. Instead of typing it, I'm saying it. I know those are the same thing. Don't question that. Anyway, thin blue line. The thin blue line. That's something that's talked about daily. News sources, between friends, family, everything and anything. So that's the thin blue line is the brotherhood and sisterhood of law enforcement officers and their families across the country, across the world. Thin blue line protects and serves and defends the innocent from the bad and those who wish to do harm against us. Lately, for the last few years, law enforcement's been getting a bad rap by bad apples, and all the good guys are now being labeled as bad guys. Well, to me, if the bad guys are being labeled as good guys, then where are they in community relations? If the bad guys are the good guys, where are they? Where are they helping? They're not helping anything. What are they doing? They're stealing. They're shooting. They're robbing. They're killing people. The bad guys are not the good guys. I believe people have taken that context and believe it, that the bad guys are the good guys. I'm putting this in the perspective now, as I did with a post on YouTube that I commented on. The good guys are there for a reason. Because you can talk crap, you can talk shit, you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, anything you want on the web. But you know, as much as I know, that your words in a dangerous situation like getting shot at, maybe, you know, you're going to bite your own words. You're going to eat your own words, and who are you going to call? You're going to call the cops. You're going to call the good guys for help, even though you're the one that bashes them and hates on them and whatever. You're going to end up calling the cops and being very hypocritical to yourself. Now, I have my goals. I want to be a law enforcement officer. I'm sometimes asked, why? Why do you want to be a cop? I usually say because I want to help people. That's the most common answer that I've seen on the web from other cops' stories, saying that people usually say they want to become a cop because they want to help people. I've also got a personal connection to it. My father was a cop. My mother is a cop. My father served 7 years in the Antioch Police Department. My mother's been serving 20 plus years for county. I know officers who work for the county. I know chiefs. I know retired officers. I even know a lieutenant. Or a captain, actually. What I want to do, and here's my reason why I want to be a cop. I've based it on following my father's footsteps. He was a good cop for when he was. He's a great dad. He's the best I had. And I just want to go in. I know my Day to day will be different. It'll be dangerous. I know I'm going to get shot at. I know I'm going to get harassed. I'm going to get spit on. I'm going to be cussed out. People are going to want to hurt me on a day to day basis. I know this. I'm aware of this. And this doesn't turn me away, because in the end, the people who bite, spit, yell, shoot, and everything else will be calling for me to come help them when they're in trouble, when they're being shot at, when they're being spit on, when they're being cussed out. And I think all this hate that's on law enforcement, it's just hate that these people just want to do, because they know that in the end of the day, when trouble comes, that thin blue line is the only thing that's going to be there to help them. Now, I have the utmost respect for law enforcement. I know their jobs are stressful. It's chaos. It's a hectic world out there. There's a war between the crooks and the criminals, or the cops and the crooks. That's fine, because that war is going to be here. It's going to be there forever. It's going to be there for as long as there's cops, for as long as there's criminals, for as long as there's just hate. There's always going to be a need for law enforcement, whether you're federal, city, or just a flat-out security officer at some bank somewhere. There's always going to be a need for that thin blue line. Now, I'd be more than happy to say that I'm a part of the police family. I know that there's officers out there who do consider me family, and I'm thankful for that. I am thankful that I have a family of millions of brothers and sisters out there serving and protecting not only myself and my family, but others and their families as well. So here's my tribute to the law enforcement officers who serve and protect 24/7, 365, who get crappy pay but still do it because they want to, and it's their choice. So this comes from the heart to law enforcement officers of every state, every city, every county, every country on the planet. I thank you. Thank you for serving and protecting. Thank you for going out there every day to get shot and just getting the dangerous lines that no one else that no one else wants to get into. I want to thank you for being able to go home every day to your families, and then going back out the next days for your next shift, for your next area that you got to patrol, the next beat. You all bleed blue, and I want to thank you for doing what you do, for making sure all of us are safe. I am one voice amongst billions, maybe. But as that one voice, I want to thank you. I want to thank all of you for doing what you do and for protecting and serving the community. You are the true heroes. You are the true heroes of my life. And I'm glad that you're out there. I'm glad that you're out there fighting and dying for what you do. Thank you. Thanks for being that thin blue line. Thank you. Alright, I'm done. I'll figure out a way at some point to type that out, but that was spontaneous. I didn't type that out prior to. I wasn't reading a script. That was from the heart. Thank you.